Hey, what's up? It's New Year's Eve. We're going to finish this New Year's by working on these cars. Probably even start the New Year's work on this car. So let's get this video started. All right, so before I get into this video, man, I want to give a shout out to everybody who's been watching. I mean, not too long ago, we were under 100 subs. Now we're at 201 at the moment that we're recording this, man. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. A lot of all the positive comments, but I really appreciate it. So let's dive into these cars and see where we're at. Probably you can tell in the background, still watching these Tulsa shootout. There's some great races going on. Shout out to them. We'll be there in a couple of weeks. But on to the car. So as you can see right here, we have the SC mod pretty much all the body mounted up. The only thing I got lack is to cut out the cage, which is right here. So as you can tell, it comes out, you know, for their processing purposes, it comes pretty much all molded together in a couple of pieces, so you have to cut them out. Some people don't like it, but I've done several, so it's not that bad after all. So up here we got next is the real deal late model body from MRKustoms. So like I said, if you can tell, see, it comes molded. You have to just trim it up. The good thing is that they have Greg and them have posted up on their website on Facebook with pictures, really good pictures showing where the cut lines are at, so if you're confused. But yeah, so this is the next body we're going to do next. Let's see, there's the roll cage, there's the side flares, there's the top roof. So yeah, and then you put it all together. Right now we got this one held together with a couple of screws just to make sure everything is good. The cut's pretty close. There's going to be some modifications we're going to do to clear, but for right now we're going ahead, we're going to mask it up, and then actually we're going to wash it up. We're going to take it apart, and then you're going to wash it with soap. I like to use a little Dawn, some warm water, wash it up really good, soak it down, let it air dry, wipe it down, tape it up, and start painting. Again, I say I appreciate to Greg and with MRKustoms for giving me opportunity. They've provided me with pretty much everybody that I need for every single one of the cars. Right now, we still are running a different manufacturer's body in the sprint car, which is McAllister's body, something that I was running before. But we have new boxes of bodies for the Mud Boss. We got the Street Stock already mounted up. We got a sprint car body coming up, and then we also have another SC late model body that we can put together for another car. So thank you so much to MRKustoms. Great quality stuff. Not only are they really quality, it's light and it's realistic, and it's got the full aero on it just like the real car. So it's not any better than that. On top of that, if there's anything you need, really quick to respond. Customer service is A1. So thank you again, MRKustoms. Let's get back into it. All right, so here we are. We have it all cleaned up, washed up. Like I said, I like to use Dawn dishwasher soap with some warm water, wipe the inside of it. Obviously there's a clear protective on the outside, so it still looks hazy because of that layer, but we got it. We're working on bench number 3 now. Our benches are pretty tied up, so yeah, so we're gonna start painting this one, get it prepped, shoot the first layer of paint, so we can start working on the late model body, start cutting that out. We're going with the same theme with the other cars, black center, white outside. It will go really good with my new wraps, which I can't wait to show y'all. So yeah, so we'll tape this one up. We'll jump into that next clip once we got it taped up. Obviously we got to spray the dark color first, because if we spray white and the white doesn't spray as good, the black can bleed through the white worse than what the white would. It's still the same thing, but it's always been the best practice to use the darker paint first, and then, but obviously if you're airbrushing, you can do it all different kinds of way. We're rattle can this thing and throw our graphics on. All right, so here we are. We got this all taped up, as you can see. Obviously we paint them from the inside, so this is gonna be black. Everything that is blue will be white, and will be the second stage of painting this thing. So yeah, what we'll do is go ahead and get the black. What I like to do is throw a light mist on it just for it to stick, and then after that, just keep going coverage. So it is tedious work. That's why I was saying this is the tedious part of this whole deal. But at the same time, you want good results. I mean, you take your time. It's not gonna be perfect. That's why you have the wrap. So at the end of the day, the body's gonna get crashed, smashed, but at least give a good effort. Represent people who are willing to help us out. So we'll get to it. Right, while we set the first thin layer of paint on the SC mod, which I forgot to video, but I will show you on this car, on this body. The SC mod body comes out pre-molded on the rear well, so you kind of have an idea where it goes. But on the late model, it doesn't. So if you look on this side, they're not cut out. So the good thing is that I have my real deal body, which is what I've always run here recently. So I kind of just set the shell on top and traced it. Remember, this has a clear outer skin, so you can mark on this and stuff, and then when you peel it off, all the lines come off. So we're gonna give ourselves a good starting point, and we're gonna trace it out. Go ahead and prep this as well. We also have the cage and the top half of it to cut out. But this is the most important, because I mean, I like these bodies because I said they look realistic. And also, if you look at the real late models, the front wheel is kind of always tucked. Now when the car compresses, the tire kind of moves over as though. So it's just preference. But late models up next, and we'll take it through the steps on that. All right, we're outside real quick. Nice beautiful day. As you can see, got our first layer. See how thin that is? Objective is just trying to get it to stick. And after that, we'll just go apply more coats and coats. So you can see we got the blue masked off, so that's where the white's gonna be. I usually tape off the sides like I did the SC mod, but looking at the wraps are gonna cover the majority of this side, so this side will never be seen. So yeah, going in there. All right, so here is the semi-finished product. As you can see, the body has a really good shine to it now because we removed the clear protective coating on. So as you can see, we have all our fender wells cut. When final form would be, we'll probably trim more off of this because the car tends to lay more over, right? But this is a good start, and looks really good. So, all right, so that's gonna do it for this video. I know it's short, but I know we've kind of missed out on a couple other things. It's just I'm just really been diving into, especially the holidays. Just pushing forward. So on the next video, we'll unveil our wraps for the Chili Bowl and next year. Really excited about it. Once again, everybody, thank you so much for watching, the subscriptions. It's going to help me out in the long run. Hopefully be able to one day get this channel monetized so we can keep going further and exploring and maybe trying different cars and stuff like that. So I bought a couple of cars. You can see one in the background. We'll dive into that later on, but I'm really looking forward to this year. I mentioned before, Happy New Year's. We're going to start off 2023 at the Chili Bowl. It was a rough 22. You know, it was good and bad. Ultimately, we lost our boy Silky, and I mean, like, I don't know if I mentioned it before, I wasn't even going to Chili Bowl, and then me and Kevin and his dad were like, you know, what else are we gonna do? But then tragedy struck. It just happened. It's crazy how timing works out. Silky had just released his car earlier in the year, then I finally got one, and the car is awesome. So one of our good friends, the Lathrops, Jennifer, will be driving his personal car at Chili Bowl. So it means a whole lot more than what people think. I mean, it's a real close friend, tight group. So this year we're gonna hit it hard. We're gonna try to do a lot more racing. We're gonna try to do a whole lot more vlogging. I'm gonna try to do whatever I can to try to put the videos out to help set up. Might not help, might help. This is just what I do. As you can see, that I pretty much tell you as I go what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and hopefully it helps out. Maybe somebody else has some more information they can share with me. I'm always willing to learn. That's what we're here for. So appreciate y'all for watching. Happy New Year's. We got another video coming out will be the unveiling of the wraps, and then more tires. So hopefully we can squeeze a sprint car in there, but I don't think it's gonna happen, but we'll see. Shout out to all of y'all. Happy New Year's. We'll see you on the next video.